So I guess comes the search. I think we already roughly know where one is. That potentially might be the only one that shows up around here. Now, I don't know what I do with these, but I guess I'll just stick them here for now. Oh, damn, bro. Man got sent straight into the ocean. We just need to send the pylon down into the abyss down there, bro. You can barely see the bottom, bro. In fact, you can't even see the bottom at all. Oh, God, you can blow that up. Yeah. That black one in the distance, bro. Nah. Everything that you've done here has been done with my hands. Yeah, it's radiation in my inventory regardless as to what I do with it. We'll think about that when we get there. God damn. Ooh. Damn. Bro, man, look at all this. Look how it goes like in the nighttime, bro. It's like an infection, bro. You see how it's like all just like spreading far and wide? You can see all the things in the distance, you know, the places that things have to travel to and from. But they really do like light up, don't they? It's kind of mad. Hello, everyone. Welcome back again to some more Satisfactory. We are back here. It's been quite a hot minute, but I believe that in our absence, the game still continues, and so does my production on the things we need to advance. Edit that out. So last episode, we were able to create the next super component for what we need, and it is these things. You can see we got quite a fair few of them. So I guess the next thing we ought to do is probably find a way to use that, and the only way to use that is to know exactly what we need to do next, and that is to upgrade so we can move on to the next step of production. Alright, so what do we want to do first? I think the main thing that we need is, well, these two. The nuclear power and the advanced aluminium production. We don't have thermo. We need to make fused modular frames, which we can get from these, and then nuclear power. Let's start with nuclear power. So we need a lot of stuff. We gotta see if I can remember this. Right, let's go get the stuff we need. Modular frames, which are all over here. So all of these components we should have everything we need. Okay, we just need to pick up some supercomputers, and then we will be able to research nuclear power. And then we've probably got to end up trying to figure out the resources to build reactor, collector, and all sorts of other stuff. Only 50. Alright, here we go. Let's start by placing all of this into here. Boom. Alright, here we go, man. Ready for launch. Launch it. What's this woman saying?
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste. Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted. Alright,
well, the game is the game, so I guess we need to figure out what we're making now. Nuclear power plant? Oh my god. So how do I guess I just need to extract uranium from the miner, I guess. I'm just trying to think. What do I use? How do I start? I don't know. We need to just like research, I guess. What did I gain from this? Magnetic field generator, uranium fuel, I think electromagnetic rock. Let's go ahead and we need this one. So we need casing, which, I mean, we've got to go over here anyway. We also need a lot of copper wires. Now, funny enough, I don't think I actually have just copper wires sitting around, actually. So I'm not entirely too sure what we do with that, to be fair. I kind of need just straight copper wire. Oh, hang on. There's some in here. Aha! Here we go. This is what we need. So we need 3,000. 50 radio things, which we can get. 200 casing. 400 clads. And, yeah. Cool. Guess, you know, we may as well take the damn hypertube whilst we're here. We've got to go up there anyway. Yeah, this is where the speed really goes downhill here. Shows you how steep this incline is. I mean, to be fair, it had to be this steep to make it up to this height, because like it is so high up. I think this ramp is probably like the biggest thing I've done in comparison to everything else. Oh man, Man, look at that view, though. Mad. Alright, we have now made it up to here. And I've already got a clads on me, actually, to be fair, because obviously we use it to make the conveyor belts. You know, I guess we may as well just take the hypertube back. I think going down the hill is going to be a lot faster than going up. So, obviously, you know, I'm in no rush to actually get this upgrade. Because, I mean, we've still got to wait before the freaking shuttle thing comes back anyway. So, if we just have that ready to go. And then I guess the next thing would be to create some radiation protection. That's the next thing on our agenda. Otherwise, you know, we're not actually going to be able to get anywhere when it comes to the radiation, because obviously it's radiation. Right, so the next thing we need to build is we need to build these iodine fuser thingies, which yeah, sure, we need to craft these things so we have protection from our suit, because like with everything appears to be all battery powered, and these are the batteries essentially. I've got 23. I don't know, I'm hoping that these lot last like quite a long time. They don't go down really quickly, but I guess we'll find out. Right, and I guess probably to maybe make a couple miners as well, so we can mine it essentially, because I think that's what we need, right? So I guess comes the search. I think we already roughly know where one is. That potentially might be the only one that shows up around here. Jesus Christ, bro, there is like... It hasn't beat though. There it is. Okay, I think it's this one over here. That's like the closest one. This one's the one we got to get to, and even then it's like miles away. I think it's underground as well. We also need to consider maybe getting power, but if we can roughly work out where it is, obviously there's some pylons on the cliff's edge there. We could probably use them. Oh wow, there's just a purple slug just conveniently placed here. Sure, yeah, I'll take that. We might need that. Okay, bro, you guys are nothing compared to what I have to go up against later, so... I'm not gonna lie, I swear I remember there was one that was a little bit closer. I'm not gonna lie, it might be that one that's like over there. Because I remember I found it when I was trying to go back to the desert. I thought I found another way into the desert. Turns out no. So the one I'm trying to get to might actually not be the one I knew of. $312, but like it's down. You know what? Let's go to this one over here. I think this one is the one I knew about. You can definitely tell how far out I went to go to destroy this forest. Actually, no, this one's the one that's up there. Where was the one that I found in the hole? I know where this one now goes, because I actually saw it. There is actually a full-on deposit over there. There was one in a cave somewhere. I gotta like... It's like back where the enchanted forest area is, actually. Let's see if I can try. I'm gonna see if I can try and like... I need to memorize... Where did I go? Because I think it's actually just down here. I'm looking for like a cave that's actually like round here. Aha! I think I might have found it. I like to think the uranium is somewhere in there. Yep, I really should bring my car with me. You know what? It's scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm scared to go in there. But what we can do is we can go back, because the shuttle has now arrived, we can now go and get the advanced aluminum production underway, and then we find my car, which is like 100 miles that way. Oh, you know what, fam? Screw it, bro. I can't. Listen, bro. You know what? I can't be asked to keep on going back and forth, bro. We're all on a time limit anyway. So, you know what, bro? This is the content you all want, bro. Like, I either go in and face my fears, and hopefully maybe these things might not be as scary as they first was. But they are still scary. But we need some action. We need some closure. Even if it means my death. I could just... They all dead? I think they're all dead. See, even with this, bro, they are still extremely scary, without a doubt. It's just an irrational fear in this boy. Like, it's just so irrational that I can't really explain it, bro. For some reason, bro. Bro, I'd rather not see spiders or any spider-like creatures, but seeing a whole ass cat face is also unsettling. I swear to God, if I find out I got a phobia of cats, man. You know, I can't. I've had cats. I can't. No, it's not possible. Aha! I see it! I also see more enemies. What's good, guys? Luckily, they die in 2 hits, these ones. What the hell? man, look at where we are right now. Are you alive or dead? Oh, well, this is what we've come for. That right there. We somehow got to get power all the way in here. Alright, well, there we are. So there's another purple slug over there. What's the gimmick, though, bro? It ain't gonna be just you guys, is it? Nope, look at that, bro. Look at that black one in the distance, bro. Nah, come here, guys. Bro, act like I don't see you over there, bro. You still not dead yet? Now it's dead. Right, so now that we've got that out of the way, the next thing we need to do is we need to somehow bring power all the way in here. I don't know how I'm going to get pylons to come in here. Maybe I don't do pylons. Maybe I just do the pylons up to the entrance and then just do the normal poles the rest of the way. Question is, right, where? Okay, I think I see a pylon up there. So essentially, up there is pretty much our closest bet, to be fair. Okay, bro, I've literally just entered the entrance, bro, and I see you in the distance, bro. I don't know what it is, but, like, I'm really scared of them. That is really odd. All right, so here we are. We just need to send the pylon down into the abyss down there, bro. You can barely see the bottom, bro. In fact, you can't even see the bottom at all. All right. So I don't think I can fit another one of those in there. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take the poles. We're just going to have to pole our way through here. Am I dying still? No, I'm okay. Hey, Alpha, take a selfie. Right, we now have uranium. So I guess the next thing we got to do is we got to try and drag it out of here. And do what with it? I actually have no idea. But that will be a problem when we get there. Let's at least have it so we can at least get some of these in production. Again, we're building conveyor belts. Lengthways, heightways. Right, we now have it out of the cave. What does this mean, though? I honestly have no idea what I'm planning on doing. But you know what? Let's just at least just get this in storage for now. And we'll think about that when we get there. Yeah, it's radiation in my inventory regardless as to what I do with it. I'm kind of curious as to how I'm supposed to work with this, then. Oh, you know what we can actually do, actually? Hang on, bro. Let's bring up the internet, bro. Hang on. What am I doing here, bro? Uranium. Give me information. Uranium. Encased uranium cell used to produce uranium fuel rods for nuclear production. Right. Electromagnetic rod. Oh, electromagnetic rod doesn't actually take uranium, but I add it to uranium. Oh, we need the versatile framework again. We gotta get that other steel. We need to make more versatile framework again. Electromagnetic rods to get the magnetic field generator, and that's what we need. 500. Jesus Christ, but that would be the first one. But that actually doesn't take uranium. Why have I devoted my time to such radioactive materials, bro, knowing that I don't really need them just yet? Hang on, let me just double check, bro. Electromagnetic rod. Need AI limiters, which I have, and stators, which require steel pipes and copper, which I can actually... Hang on, I have a lot of AI limiters. The stators are next to where the steel thing is, where we're making the AI limiters. So I can have these in production now, and I add those to make uranium fuel rods that can be used for the power plant. But we also need these for these things. So that's one of the parts that we need. So we need to get these things on. Forget the uranium, cuz, bro. I'm about to clickbait y'all, fam. Dealing with radioactive materials, bro, I've just found out I don't actually need it yet. We need to get those electromagnetic rods in production, and we also need to get the versatile framework back in action as well. Why am I only finding this information out now? Bro, they must have expected me just to have the versatile framework just in autopilot from when did we need versatile framework? Phase 2? Freaking 20 episodes ago, 20, 30 episodes ago, and I now need it back. God damn it. So we need AI limiters and stators. I guess whilst we're here, we may as well now just research the advanced aluminum production, because we need those freaking heavy cubes, whatever they're called. The extra heavy modular frames, whatever they're damn called. Deploy! Yeah! What are you saying now?
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurizer and extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells.
Yes.
Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline transportation. Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency.
Somehow, I don't know how.
They always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me,
Ah,
and
you'll
therefore
find
you
out.
are performing exactly as expected.
Alright, well, I am a one-man team, bro. Everything that you've done here has been done with my hands. Alright, anyways, so I believe here, not here, here, AI limiters. Look at all them. Look at the AI, bro. AI limited? No, AI unlimited, bruv. So, what we need to do here is that we've got a lot of steel crap over here. I mean, I do need some more pipes, yo, fam. We need to... Status. I think I actually had status in production here as well. Aha, here we are. Status. Used for the automated wiring, which I actually do not care for right now. I don't need it at the minute, but if I do, I have a whole case full of it. But we need to transform these status, and right, we'll just ignore all of that for now. So let's have a look, fam. Electromagnetic control rod. What do we need, bro? Stators and AI limiters. Alright, well, we have the status in here. Hang on. Select recipe. Electromagnetic rod, bruv. Cool. Right, so they should all be in production working for me. Next thing we need to know is we need to bring these AI limiters all the way over here. They're being split into 3 different motors, but if I can find, this one here, we split it again, and then essentially drag its ass all the way over here. Again, I've seemed to have like completely forgotten about, you know. I'll try and keep things neat, but I've reached that point now where things can literally just phase straight in front of each other, and no one's really gonna care. Aha! Electromagnetic rods. Right, we need, I don't know what I do with these, but, I guess I'll just stick them here for now. What am I missing there? I need more beams. Man, need more steel beams. Luckily, like, everything is here. See, this is nice. I like it when I can literally just get what I need without hesitation, without having to worry about anything and everything else that is literally all around me. So now we have those in production. And you know what, fam? We need more. So we've got 2 options here. We can either create these power shards and max these bad boys out. Like, if I look, electromagnetic rod, what do I need these for? So obviously I need them for the fuel generator, but also for the uranium fuel rod for uranium power. Sometimes I wonder what I'm actually doing here, but you know what, fam? Actions first, questions later. Let's just try and do something, yeah? Okay, like that in there as well. Right. So, we need to once again split this bad boy, make it go in there. Right, these lot are now going in here. I'm looking for, where is it? Electromagnetic rod. We need power. Aha, you know what, man? Let's whack these in here, max that out. Cool. All right, electromagnetic rods are now in production. The next thing we got to do is get the versatile framework, which is actually all the way over there. Right. So obviously this is the thing that we needed after all this time. Right. Now, we kind of just need that power to come back on. So I think what we need to do is we actually need to reconnect it. There. Aha! Now that entire whole back area has now got power. So now that that's sorted, we need to now think about what we actually need. So we need a lot. Now, if I remember before, the versatile framework took forever to make. And obviously, I'm pretty sure it took over the span of like 5 or 6 episodes to complete phase 2. Now, I only have the 1. Now, obviously, what we can do is we can just make another set of combination to add another set of framework. And then, you know what, fam? We don't even need this. It just needs to go into a storage container, which will then be paired on one of these, where this can go into there. You know what? I'll just upgrade this. Amazing. So is this now in production? Pause production. No. Construct it, bruv. We need loads of these back again. And you know what we can do? We can add another set, another combination of steel and modular frames here. Just upgrade that one. Bring that one to there. Right, this one should also make versatile framework. We need more steel. I'm kind of hoping that we got a lot of steel beams now. The only problem is, right, these are taking forever. Although, to be fair, this one, I think there's just plenty, yeah, there's plenty of steel. So what we need to do is we need to do splitter, which can then be merged into that one. So that should send more. Try and, like, upgrade this area a little bit. And these things need to work a little bit faster. I can't lie, bro. We need more slugs. Where can I find more slugs? You know what, bro? It would be cool if we could actually have the ability to scan for slugs. Do we have that power? No. Nitrogen gas, though. I don't think that's going to beep in years, bro. I think I know where the closest one is, but even then, that's like back where the Caterium area is, all the way over past the Darklands. And that is filled with so many bad guys. Yep, all the way over there. Alright, so now that we've got that in the go, once again, we need to let the game run. I mean, I don't know what else can we add to make it go faster. We need more slugs, don't we? That's what we were looking for. Now, where would I find any more? We're gonna have to start. Bro, man, what is my truck doing, bro? Why are you going that way? Thing is, bro, I know my driving in this game is whack, but I think the AI is just as bad, if not worse. So look, here is a resource well, but here it's just water, which is not really that helpful. What is in here? The thing is, right, there's only going to be, I think that sounds like a sphere. I think I've collected enough slugs in my time to know that their sounds are just a tad bit different. I think. And I think I see a slug over there, actually. We can confirm if the sound are the same or different compared to those spheres. Because I think there was a sphere in there, which is not really helpful to us at the moment. No, it sounds different when I'm closer. We may as well explore the land whilst we're at it, maybe. And that radiation is so, like, it's down there. Let us just keep going. Ah, here we go. Look, there's another slug there. Oh my god, bro. I just need these things, man. Who's alive out of you guys? You. Although you've just... Oi! Jesus Christ, man. Right. I'm just here for the slug. I got it. I'm out of here. Goodbye. I see another one over there. Haha. This land is mine. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, it's a big one. Blow it up. Damn. Right. Yep. Oh my god, bro. The freaking cavalry's arrived. Oh, damn, bro. Man got sent straight into the ocean. Don't know where that other one went, but yeah, let's just grab the slug and go. We're out of here. Ah, oh, there's freaking alpha geezers here. Right, okay. Oh, bro, they sent me straight west. Maybe I gotta do what I did to that freaking elder dude and stun them off the cliff. I need him to come at me. No, charge at me. This freaking thing, man, is annoying me, bro. Right. God, I'm gonna die if I ain't careful. Oh, God, he's gonna blow that up. Yeah. I'm going backwards for some reason. I need this freaking guy. Ugh! Oh, he doesn't slide. He just freaking stuns there. Hang on. Let me grab this. This is all I want. This is all I need. Got it. Yes. Get food, boys. You thought you'd get me? I don't get got. This is my content. Bro, man threw that from a different continent. What the hell? But I think this. We don't want that. Sure, why not? Sure, I'll take that. I'm out of here. Haha! I got the disc!
Fix-It employee contract reminder. No pioneer should speculate regarding why there are crashed freighters on this planet.
Yeah. Oh, look, there we go. Look, there is... That's nitrogen gas right there. That's what we need. Oh, no. Time to run. Bro, this is just an evil place to be. I think I need a total of, like, 6 in total. How many slugs have I got? I got 4 and 2. I think I get 2 from the yellow ones and 1 from, obviously, the thing. So, Jesus Christ, bro. They're throwing everything they can at me. There's the train. Okay, I think I have enough slugs. Slowly start making our way back as I fly over the chasm. And bang. Look at that, bruh. I'm a G. Oh, there's a slug down there. I saw that. But look, there's a bunch of bad guys down there and some gas. Aha, here we are. We have made it back to Central Hub. Now, we gotta go all the way over here and apply our speed upgrades to the machines so we can get more speed. And then, once we have enough framework and the electromagnetic rods, we're going to actually start to construct one of the 4 pieces for phase 4. Just like that. And considering we're going to need an absolute megatons worth of it, probably going to have to just, once again, just let the game run, bro. Do the game, play the game. Game is game. Oh yeah, it would have also helped if I actually, merger. Oh, this framework already has 6 in it. Wait, don't tell me all the framework had... Wait, all of the framework already had... What did I need these things for? Hang on a minute, hang on. I've just had a massive brain lag. Did they always had 3 in them? Oh, wow, I'm slowly getting more. Hang on. Electromagnetic rods. To make this, Yes, we're definitely going to need more versatile framework. So you know what, bro? We might just have to add more assemblers. The only problem is, right, is that we don't exactly have a lot of steel going to and from the place. Oh, I know what we needed these for. We needed the things for these things. Ah, there we go, bro. My brain has returned. We needed to overclock these steel ingots to make the steel beams because we need more beam. I got it now. There we go. Now we can get more. Not getting anywhere. Why is it so... You know what, fam? Just upgrade the damn things, bro. There we go. Get that iron rolling, cuz. Get that iron rolling. Let me make another thingy. I need an equipment bench, whatever it's called. Equipment workshop. I can just upgrade that iron thing. Hang on. Give me another portable miner. I think I only need one, right? To upgrade? Or will it... Because I'm hoping it kind of just uses the iron things that's already there. No. The only annoying thing is, right, I'm going to have one left over. Oh, well, it's fine. These things aren't exactly the most resource-consuming things to exist, but, you know, we get there. Minor Mark 2. Boom. Boom. There we go. And with speedy tracks and a Mark II iron, we should get more iron, which then, hopefully, should make more steel, which means the steel will come in here. These things working mad. Because, look, yeah, they're running out of steel. You know what? The steel needs to come faster. Steel beams need to be faster. Must come fast. Get them in there. Right, there we go. Look at us, bro. Man's there upgrading the place. Let's go. Now, this is efficiency. This is what we need. This is what we've done. And this is what we will continue to do as we now sit and watch as the machines work the way they are intended. Aha! Alright, well, now that we've got that out of the way, we now have situations controlled and we'll be able to complete one of the first components for phase 4. But we will see that next time, so I'm going to go and end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until we're graceful with a chance to meet again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And until the next time, where now that we have this, hopefully after some time we'll be able to get electromagnetic rods and these versatile frameworks up together, join the bunch together, grab the next component and ship it off to the center, and then that will be that one done. And then I guess in the next episode after that, the next thing we need to consider is to make the other things. Hello, what's that? There's like another modular frame. If I just type in modular frame or fused modular frame, what do we need here? So we need heavy modular frames, which we have, aluminum casing, which we're approaching, nitrogen gas. That's what we got to do next. Luckily, we've seen where one nitrogen gas is. Granted, it's in the freaking goddamn demilitarized zone over there. But, like, you know, if we can get the nitrogen gas underway, get that. If I can just get it and then maybe just, like, move it. Like, either package it or just send just bare pipes out of the way. And then we can start to make the fused modular frame, which is the next thing we need for the next steps of all of these things which we will need and more. But we will do all of that in the future. So until then.